Desert from Victorville, California, presenting King Ryan Garcia!
Mario, El Azteca Barrios.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Again, I want to caution you to keep this fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say, you must obey. Good luck.
Barrios attacking the body. Please.
The bell rings, and there's no slow start. Ryan Garcia charges out immediately, like he refuses to let the arena settle into silence. He goes straight to work, attacking the body and setting a fast pace from the opening seconds. Anyone expecting a cautious first round quickly realizes this fight won't follow that script. Ryan fires off sharp combinations that feel pre-programmed for speed.
In the first frame, Barrios establishing in there. Final 30 seconds of the third round in a lightweight title unification. Barrios looking to establish the jab. And nice 1-2.
We'll have either start fighting more or
down here in round 4. Barrios at 21-0, 13 knockdowns. Barrios describing his style as a buck.
So I feel like Barrios could snap out jabs at a certain distance.
Because punches are quick, tight, and aggressive, almost like he's impatient to make a statement. Every burst looks sudden and explosive, keeping the crowd on edge and forcing Barrios to react instantly. But here's the twist. Barrios doesn't get pulled into the chaos. He keeps a high guard, moves calmly, and applies steady pressure. While Ryan creates flashy moments that make the crowd gasp, Barrios quietly works the body and controls his positioning.
Barrios establishing in there. Final 30 seconds of the third round in a lightweight title unification. Barrios looking to establish the jab. And nice 1-2.
We'll have either start fighting more or
down here in round 4. Barrios at 21-0, 13 knockdowns. Barrios describing his style as a buck.
So I feel like Barrios could snap out jabs at a certain distance.
But here's where it gets. It's the difference between chasing highlights and building something round by round. As the rounds progress, the rhythm starts to shift. One exchange is fast and explosive. The next becomes rough and physical. Ryan tries to control distance with speed, but Barrios keeps adjusting, slowly changing the space of the ring inch by inch. By the middle rounds, momentum keeps switching hands. A sharp flurry from Ryan gets the crowd excited. Then Barrios responds with something solid and steady.
Of the third round in a lightweight title unification. Barrios looking to establish the jab. And nice 1-2.
We'll have either start fighting more or
down here in round 4. Barrios at 21-0, 13 knockdowns. Barrios describing his style.
Then the rhythm becomes a battle between composure and urgency. With neither man holding control for long, late in the fight, the energy turns from spectacle to survival. Timing, stamina, and small adjustments matter more than flashy combinations. It's not a clean or simple story. Instead, it's a tense and unpredictable clash where moments of brilliance collide with stubborn resilience. When the final press conference promises fireworks, it no longer feels like promotion. It feels like an accurate preview of the fight's true nature. Oscar.
We'll have either start fighting more or
down here in round 4. Barrios at 21-0, 13 knockdowns. Barrios describing his style as a buck.
So I feel like Barrios could snap out jabs at a certain distance.
Because that's what speed does. It makes you.
4. Barrios sets up.
De La Hoya speaks with total confidence after seeing the fire in Ryan's eyes. Belief connects directly to the explosive stretches we witnessed in the ring. At the same time, Oscar gives Barrios credit for staying composed under pressure. That respect explains why the fight never became one-sided. Barrios' champion mindset showed up through calm discipline, not flashy theatrics. Lupe describes a 20-year journey and predicts Ryan could become the new face of boxing. It sounds bold and cinematic. Meanwhile, Henry Garcia raises an interesting point by asking which version of Ryan will appear. The one from the Campbell, Fortuna, or Haney?
I really feel Ryan, when I saw him in last press conference in LA, I saw something in his eyes that only fighters see, I've been in this game forever, so I can see that fire, that spark. I can see the fact that he went back to his father and their training, going back old school and getting ready for a world title shot. This is a fight that he's been waiting for all his
fights. Inside the ring, we saw glimpses of all those versions. Blending into a fighter still shaping his identity, Joe Goosen praises Barrios as a model fighter in the gym, emphasizing improved defense and controlled aggression. It's not a flashy talk, but it's dangerous in a championship setting. The most revealing moment comes when Barrios says his goal is to make Ryan uncomfortable, and Ryan immediately replies, "No, I won't." That exchange isn't simple trash talk, hits two completely different mindsets colliding. One is planning to create discomfort, the other refuses to admit it exists. When Henry Garcia speaks, the tone becomes personal. He's not just a coach.
You said in interviews that you want to test him. You want to make him ask questions in the ring. What does that look like?
Just making him uncomfortable, just trying to exploit his weaknesses, and just every round, just making him
He's a father who has trained Ryan since the age of 7. He calls this moment part of a cycle, which adds emotional weight. This isn't just another fight. It feels like unfinished family business. Henry admits stepping aside in the past to protect their relationship, which is rare in boxing. Yet he boldly states he doesn't see Barrios as a real threat. A strong psychological stance considering Barrios is the defending champion. The conversation then shifts to Ryan's suspension, depression, and mental challenges. That changes the narrative completely. It's no longer
just know about how serious was Ryan in the camp.
I can elaborate on that. See, Ryan likes to troll. As we already know. He likes to do that. But in our reality, privately we go to the gym afterwards, and we take care of business. And I've always said this to my boys, business before pleasure, and we take care of business. He does the streaming, he does the trolling, at the living room, and people say, "Oh man, you're not serious. Look at the father just standing there." No. Hey, I've been doing this since he was 7 years old. I am not
about inconsistency, it's about rebuilding identity. Henry recalls Ryan once saying mid-fight, "Dad, I told you I wasn't ready." That moment reveals vulnerability, not weakness. Now Henry insists Ryan's mind, body, and spirit are aligned. He believes this version of Ryan is disciplined, focused, and spiritually grounded. It's confidence layered over past struggles. Then the analysis moves to Wade, who approaches the fight with cold logic instead of emotion. He points out the quiet tension at the press conference and highlights Barrios' size advantage.
Barrios is a great fundamental boxer. He's not maybe the most skilled boxer, and he doesn't maybe have the best defensive decision-making as a world champion. He gets hit with a lot of punches, and he will bite down on the mouthpiece and go at you, but he has good fundamental punching, right? He has good hand placement. He does things correctly, and he's a world champion for a reason. He knows how to win fights. Now, if Ryan isn't able to, and you go back to the Rolly fight, and you're going to say, okay, what Ryan really showed up in the Rolly fight? Do we know he's going to be that same guy? Or are we going to see the killer that Ryan was before that? Rolly shut down the lead hand of Ryan Garcia. And when he did that,
advantage at 147 pounds. Size isn't just a visual factor, it matters over 12 rounds. Wade also notes that Ryan appears fully committed this camp, with no distractions. But he raises a key question. What happens if Ryan doesn't find early success? That question shifts. The focus from belief to reality, from hype to hard boxing math. Now it's your turn.
Your thoughts in the comments, and let's discuss it properly.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Bloodline Boxing. We'll see you in the next one.